Alright. Are we there? It seems like we are. Greetings, travelers. It is I, Hadrian Harold Einhard. Or at least, that I would be if I knew who I was, I think. I actually still have no idea what this character in this micro survival will be called. Alright. I will probably be cold soon, so we might have to take a little break. Suddenly. Be warned. Anyway. Hello everybody, my name is Hielkuh. I am going to be your host for today. We will be playing more Minecraft. I am absolutely excited about this world. This world fascinates me that we are playing on. It absolutely fascinates me to no end. So, just like yesterday and the day before, we shall be playing on this little juicy little server that we have no name for. Still no name. How quaint. Yet we still have found ourselves on this island, and today I really wanted to focus on making this island livable. That is the most important step we will be undertaking today. Making the island that we live on livable. Would be a shame if it wasn't. So that's exactly what will be doing. So last time we went all the way from east to west. We can check the map right here. We went all the way from east to west. We explored basically the entirety of the desert realm that we are dealing with. It is absolutely massive. We spawned here by around about where my latest death is. That's where this is the spawn region right here. We spawned, I think. This is my exact spawn point. And we were surrounded by this massive desert. Mesa desert combination. And it has been fascinating. It has been a beautiful display of harsh environment combined with fascinating looking landscape and a mystery that we are trying to unfold today. Well, I say today. No, actually. We will have to postpone this great idea of discovery. Instead, we shall be providing ourselves the means of survival. My microphone's too loud. We shall be providing ourselves the means of survival and protection. Instead of going for... Instead of going for all these shenanigans and discovery, we shall instead aim our sights on improving the island that we have settled upon. We have been discovered already, unfortunately, by apparently an adversary. However, I am fully confident that this little location that we have here will be amazing. And as you can see, I have a new mod installed, which provides us a cool little neat way of seeing the area that we live in. I found it on the internet now. This is called orthopathic camera or something. It's a really cool little mod that makes the water look very buggy. But apart from that, it most importantly acts as a way for us to see the map. Now, I don't think we can explore that far in because it follows server stuff, but for the sake of knowing where we are on this little island, it is actually pretty neat. Let's go back. And this little island we shall be transforming by at least making a house and otherwise making some walls to protect ourselves. Now, I honestly have no clue what kind of style we are going to be building in. I know a few things though. It will definitely involve birch, oak, acacia, of course, mostly for the terraforming. A lot of clay, which well, luckily we have ample supply of. You should do before and after shot with this. That's a good idea, actually. Ooh, I like your idea. Let's do that. Can we get a fixed camera position? I can walk like this too. I like your thinking. It's a bit buggy. There you go. I wish we could have a fixed camera position, though. Oh, whoa, whoa, what the hell? Oh, this is my fixed camera position. Well, that's not really relevant, is it? And apparently there's an attack here going on. I saw something moving down. What? Wait, hang on. An ominous bottle. Gives you bad omen. Why the hell do I get... Wait, did they change the system? Where you don't get bad omen immediately anymore, you have an ominous bottle? Did they change that system, or is this a plugin of some sort? Where is the... Oh, I think they killed... Oh, I think the wandering trader just got killed. That's actually kind of unfortunate. Oh, hang on, I got a message. Let's get it out of the way immediately. It is not what I was waiting for. Sorry. Anyway, so we will be collecting... Well, we actually did already collect most of the resources that we were going to be needing. So we have the smooth sandstone. This is the smooth sandstone. We will be needing that. Oh, plenty. So we will actually be smelting a bit more. Luckily, last time we went to the mines, we got a lot more coal out of it, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. Let's put the coal in. We have our diamonds, of course, and all the other ores are here. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing, son. Thank you so much. And I will be even more amazing today because I will have to go to work. Oh my god, I will be working. No way. Luckily, I work night shift, so it won't affect the stream. That's the convenience of night shifts, you know. I'm active in the evening when everybody here is active and, you know, can watch the streams. I will be working at night. It's all so convenient, isn't it? Let's turn down the light a bit. It's a bit bright. I wish the lights here were automatic. I feel like it doesn't even work. So the amount of light that it even gives is just like basically nothing. It's just that these lights are so bright. That's good. That's good. We should keep that. Anyway, so in the time we've been gone, I haven't really done anything. What I have done, in fact, is I refilled the chicken coop once with the egg supply that we had. It was 3 chickens, and I emptied the wheat farm one time, so we have a bit more food, and most importantly, we have supplies to breed the cows, because that's something I haven't done yet, actually. Inbreeding. How beautiful. We haven't really been able to breed the pigs yet because we're waiting for our carrots, and since we're using the carrots for food as well, we're going to have to wait a bit on that until we have enough. Though luckily we don't really need the cows, so we should be fine. I want to figure out where I want to live. That is most important for now. Preferably this would all be a castle, but that will not happen for at least a little while. So instead we should set aside some like a building that I would assume will probably stay, and I can definitely see a building here being separate from the entire castle. So we are going to probably be building on this side of the mountain. of the island. And build a beautiful little castle or little house there that will be providing us with the means of storage, providing us with the means of protection, providing us with the means of a naval access point, maybe a place for my camels to stay, all that good stuff. Basically, a place to live, which we haven't really done yet. We've survived, but we haven't had the time to live so far. So that's basically the plan of this hack. What we will be needing for that, of course, is the smooth sandstone, maybe even the red sandstone, which clearly we don't really have right now, and red sand will be a bit of an expensive resource. So I preferably would like to wait on that as long as possible. However, what we can definitely collect is maybe that little cliff there of clay. That cliff of clay I will definitely be taking down, even if only for defensive purposes. Like having something that high right next to you is just not very smart. So we're going to be removing that by next daylight, and be taking it upon ourselves to get that as a building material. You know, it's supposed to be very cold in here, but clearly that. Bro, the thing just turned itself off! I'm gonna be sweating today. Yikes. It's hot because of you. Well, I'm very thankful for your compliment, but no, it's definitely hot because of the fact that there's no form of cooling in my room currently. And the sun is beaming on my room. So, aren't we enjoying that? Sheesh. Anyway, that's all fine. Anyway, so I'm already sweating. We're gonna be chopping down that little cliff over there. That will give us a few resources for the house building. By that time, of course, the sandstone will be smelted. We will be. Oh, actually, we need to make a grindstone. Oh no, I completely forgot. We should be making a grindstone. Ooh, do we even have stone? Well, the short answer to that is no. We need cobblestone. ASAP. If we have the cobblestone, we will be able to make a grindstone. Oh, we should just steal it from the village, to be honest. It's not like we're going to be using those villages anytime soon, so... What gives? What gives? Well, that is to... If we expect there to be a grindstone there, we will check it. What do you even give? What a deal! Sheesh! 1 emerald for 8 sand? What a steal that is. Let's check it first. I do wonder what that flying block is right there. Have you noticed? It's really annoying. It's probably like a glass block or something. I don't know why there would be a glass block there. There's not even wood in it, actually. It cannot be a glass block. There's no wood in it on this world. No, it's just a regular block. Kind of want to remove it to be... No, huh? And now it disappeared. Oh, that got me confused. It doesn't look like we have a... smith here. At least not a mason. We need a mason, right? So we have a grindstone, but grindstones are not that. I mean, I might as well bring in the grindstone. Now we're here anyway. We will be bringing in the grindstone. But I don't think we have a mason in this village. So alas, we shall have to be stealing some of their stone instead. Nom 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 nom. I do wonder what that little block in the sky is every single time that I'm close to here. That'll be enough to smelt. There you go. Slowly but steadily, even though I meant to be peaceful with this little village, it has come to that point where, you know, we still are taking little by little from the village until there's nothing left. We will be, after we are finished with our island and it's a safe place to live, we will be moving the villagers over to this island purely for the sake that we cannot guarantee the safety over there. It's just simply impossible with all those mobs. They have no defenses. Let's drop some of our items. Let's drop the wood that we've collected. We have 9 TNT that is just being wasteful. I need new chests. Okay, let's be real here. This is actually kind of annoying. I'm just gonna save this helmet a little bit. How did I manage to have such a full inventory? Actually, we are able to buy something from this guy. And knowing how annoying they are to get at a later date, I think it's only 1 block though. Never mind, I will be trading with you another time, or just never, and I will wait for the next, because that's a bit expensive for 1 block. I have more important things to do with those emeralds, like getting food. Okay, grindstone collected, and we shall be making a... Let's smelt those first, and then you can continue with your sandstone. Look at that, smooth sandstone, getting out. Okay, let's start with that little beautiful little cliff thing. Actually, how do I have a way? We'll just use a water bucket. Actually, a water bucket would be fine for getting up. Normally, I prefer ladders, but a water bucket will do the trick. As you can clearly see, these cliffs contain a lot of these kinds of stones, meaning that we just spend a bit of time and we take a sweet time going up. Go, 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 go. Yeah. And the rest we will mine. Alright. Now we have all these beautiful blocks to work with. That is just fantastic. And what a view, by the way. Can I just quickly state how beautiful the view is? Woo! We will definitely make our caster tool so we have this beautiful view from our island, because... What I just love as well is how we know the entire desert, but I've absolutely no idea what's beyond that water right there. I've absolutely no idea. And you know what? I'm going to maintain it that way. I'm going to keep it that mystery. I like the idea of not knowing something about this world. So close by, yet so far. If we just get rid of these cliffs all around us, we will have a safer environment as well. Those cliffs need to go as well for our own defense. And of course, like I said, the main benefit of getting all these pillars down is the material that we gain from it, of course. The landscape will not look much worse from it, but we will gain a lot of materials. For example, this orange terracotta has a very beautiful combining block with oh, actually, I've already chosen it to be a terrain block, so we need to keep it for that, actually. That will be quite expensive, actually, getting all the orange terracotta to make the landscape of the island. But hey. Oh, we have another message. I'm going to mute this chat real quick. Just for 8 hours. while we're waiting for this, I was at the vinyl record store last week. We were doing some shopping. I went to the Warhammer store, of course, for my Warhammer. I do collect Warhammer now. It has been a new hobby of mine, and a very expensive one at that. However, that's completely fine. Once this desk here is completely ready, I will be setting up cameras for that as well, so we can do Warhammer painting streams. Something I haven't done yet. I wanted to do it in the old room, but knowing that I was going to move, I wasn't really willing to spend the time preparing the desk. Alas. We went in to go to the Warhammer store, but we also went past a few vinyl record stores. And we went in because I collect some vinyls. I have a vinyl record player right there. You can't see it because it's behind the desk, but I definitely have one. And I like to play vinyls from time to time. And the artists that I listen to, I would prefer to have in vinyl form as well, because at the end of the day, preferably, though vinyls are not really sustainable ways of collecting music. They take up a lot of space, and vinyls break easy compared to a CD. I'd like to have vinyls I'd like to have vinyls of the artists that I listen to. Most especially Thomas Bergenson, but Thomas Bergenson doesn't make vinyls, so I can have an entire rant about his choice of not doing that for an entire stream, you know. But we went in and we just looked around, and we saw a few very good vinyls, including soundtrack vinyls for Game of Thrones in one shop, which was very, very cool. We didn't find anything interesting for me, mostly. A lot of vinyls looked good, you know, they were of good quality or old even, and they looked fine. They looked like they contained good music, but not of the artists I particularly am fond of. However, there was one vinyl which I have right here. Now I'm a boomer. It's a vinyl of Beauty and the Beast, the original animated film. Because Disney makes vinyls. And I completely forgot. So I bought one of them, and it was right beside a Wish vinyl. Now, I haven't seen the movie Wish for very good reason. But I bought that one, and right behind it was a brand new Wish vinyl. Actually, this one was sealed as well. It was brand new. It's kind of a shame, actually, because it's a very good vinyl. The songs look very well together. You get a little sheet with all the lyrics, including the characters that sing them, which is very cool for karaoke, I guess. But it is very good. Of course, Beauty and the Beast has beautiful music in it, and it performs just as well on the vinyl. And it was right beside in his shop to a Wish vinyl. And well, if you have listened to the music in Wish, by the way, for people that don't know, Wish is the celebratory movie of 100 years of Disney, and it was meant to mimic the ways of old, like the successes of Beauty and the Beast in their animation style. Well, I can tell you with great ease that they did not succeed. Far from it. It's a pretty hated movie, because it's not good. It's a boring story. The villain is boring. The music is boring and bad. It's very reminiscent of the popular style of music. Instead of being this musical style, it's very much like pop from nowadays, with terrible rhyming schemes, and it's like rocky and stuff in a medieval fantasy world. It doesn't fit. The villain is boring, the universe is boring, the movie is boring, the animation style is boring. It's way worse than actual hand animated movies. It looks worse than all the movies. And the story is not good either, so it has no redeeming qualities, especially. And to think that, like, a decade ago, Tangled was released. Rapunzel in Dutch, but I prefer the Dutch version personally. But Tangled was released, and that movie was very well received, and it was the first CGI movie too. So it was not only a celebratory movie, which was But it's also a revolutionary movie for Disney because it was the first proper attempt at a fully CGI movie. Unless there was one that I'm purposefully omitting because it's not a Disney musical style movie like Encanto or Tangled or Moana or all that stuff, Frozen. But Tangled is very well received, and actually it is my favorite Disney movie. So, well, there you go. So, Wish to be such a disappointment. Well, I haven't even watched it, and I couldn't be bothered. It's like, I would rather watch all the good old movies, just like the live-action versions of all the movies. Why not just watch the older movies? They are on Disney Plus too. They are better in almost every single way, and there are a few of them that are not terrible. Mulan is terrible, but for example, Aladdin is fine. I prefer the original by far, but it's fine. Beauty and the Beast, people say it's fine. I have not watched it because I didn't jive with this voice of Emma Watson being in the main as the main character. The players that or the actors that play Gaston and his henchmen, they are very good because they clearly come from theatre. So that is a big difference, and they sung it live too. So that there's one track that those two are the only reason I will probably watch the movie if ever. But yeah, no, all the current new Disney live action, Lion King is awful. Why would you watch the live action Lion King? All these newer movies, bar few, including Encanto, Moana, and well, Tangled is good. But that's 2010 already. It's like, that's really, or like, I don't know how old it is. But that's also a long time ago. Those movies all suck. Apart from those movies all suck now. And I don't even know the movies' names because I haven't watched them. But when you go to the Renaissance period, almost all those movies were amazing, or at least have amazing music. Like Hercules, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast. Pinocchio is also really good, to be honest. But that's before the Renaissance. Pocahontas is a bit of a mixed bag. I feel like it's good, but it's not great. Tarzan is actually a really good movie, but it isn't favoured by the fact that it's sung by Phil Collins. Personally, I don't like that. Other people might say they like it. I don't. I don't like it that it's sung by Phil Collins. What if it was just an actual musical, just like the others? But apart from that, it's a very good movie. Tarzan is a good movie, but the music is just very disappointing. It's fine, but you know, I'm not a huge fan of Phil Collins' voice. But yeah, the Renaissance had so many good movies. Mulan as well. I'll remember them all. I remember them all very vividly, and I watched them to this day. Still, I had them on VHS tape, then on DVD, and now I watch them online. You know, we still have a lot of their DVDs, and maybe even their VHS tapes. So to find a vinyl of such a classic movie, yeah, that stirred some emotions in me, and I bought it immediately without thinking. I was like, well, we can check for other vinyls, but I will definitely be taking this one, knowing how much I care for those movies. So, well, I've already listened to it. And I will immediately state that Beauty and the Beast doesn't have my favorite songs from the Renaissance period, but I'm happy that I bought it. The first thing that happened when I put it on, was that my mother started singing to the song. So it's clearly in the family, and when your mother immediately starts singing to the songs when you've put on the vinyl, and I feel like you've done a good job. You've bought a good vinyl. So I'm happy with it. I hope to find more of them. I'm not going to be buying them online. That is not my intention. I'm not going to be going to my local Amazon and be buying those vinyls from there. I feel like I should be finding them instead. Don't know why. That's just something that I feel. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And such a find was a great surprise. Of course, there are a lot of vinyls I would like to get. I'm actually... Mike is gonna love this. But I'm actually considering of buying the Windrose vinyl. I don't particularly love... I like a few tracks, but I don't particularly love their music. But I feel like for the boys, it's a fun one to have on the vinyl. It's just like most of the soundtrack vinyls that I have. It's a bit weird to listen on them just for the sake of listening to them. Because the soundtracks for Dark Souls a bit different for me. I really like the Dark Souls boss tracks, so having those on vinyl, that was a neat thing. And hopefully the Shadow of the Earth Tree vinyls are also going to coming on, or the tracks are also coming on vinyl. I don't even particularly think they're better than the other Elden Ring tracks, but I would purely buy it for the Dancing Lion track song. That is just a fantastic track. I love it to pieces. I've listened to it probably more than 100 times already. So having that one would be great. I would love it. But yeah. Vinyls are fun. Vinyl's fun. It's a completely outdated form of music. However, a lot of people listen to MP3s, and if you think it's really weird to say, but for most people, if you have the equipment, vinyl sounds better, because vinyl are the actual physical grooves, and the quality of vinyl most of the time is better, especially all the vinyls. They were very well made, and the quality of the vinyl sounds better than the MP3. At least if you listen on Spotify, they sound better than the Spotify versions. At least you have the high-res lossless files that you can find most of the time. Sometimes if you buy the album, for example, if you have the gold edition of ABBA, the ABBA vinyl, I think you get lossless files or very high-quality MP3s as well, and they're probably equal the quality of the vinyl. Sometimes they do provide with very good ones, but typically, Spotify doesn't really provide with proper quality music. And it's mostly because of bandwidth. And most people don't care. But if you really are an audiophile, vinyl has a really good quality. Really good quality. If you have a good stereo, or very good headphones, which I do, I just sometimes connect the headphones to the vinyl record player, or to the app. And the quality is immensely good. It's so fantastic. It sounds like heaven. And it's just insane. It's way better than the compressed bullshit that you get on Spotify. Fascinating. It fascinates me, honestly. So how do I make the other versions of the terracotta? Glazed. It's not a glazed? Glaze? How do I make the other versions of the terracotta? I think you actually need to smelt them. You cannot. It only gives you craftable recipes in that book and not the smeltable ones, so that's really annoying. Alas, alas. Actually, this pickaxe is almost broken. We lost another pickaxe. Isn't an entire pickaxe wasted collecting these resources? Though they are good, but there's a lot of variety. The white terracotta I will definitely be using. They are fantastic. A fantastic building material, especially in these shaders where they look even whiter. I guess. I would love to be level 30 though and get an actual proper pickaxe. What if we do that first? Or do we just accept that we're gonna spend another 3 diamonds? I think we will have to accept it, because if we want, how else will we get the XP? I was thinking of going for some fishing, but well, fishing is not efficient at all. Especially if we haven't got an enchanted one. Though I was slightly considering maybe just going for some ancient shipwrecks, some sunken shipwrecks. Because if we go for the sunken shipwrecks, we can definitely find some cool items there. And holy moly, I said we didn't. I said that they are a rare resource. But my god, how many reefs do we have here? Whew. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright, well, for now we will leave it there. We won't be finding any more useful items from that. We have a stone. We have our iron. So we will be making our stone cutter. It's not a grindstone, it's a stone cutter. There you go. And we have our actual grindstone right there. There are my 3 diamonds. Give me my 3 diamonds, please. And some sticks. Thank you. We'll just be enchanting at level 1. Actually, why would we do that? Like, we can make it way better. Oh. This one was silk touch, right? Yes. Only silk touch. There you go. How much can we do? Ooh! Efficiency 3. Well, that's actually a lot better. I am willing to accept that. Alright. So, where shall we be building? My plan was to build there. Do we have any blocks that we can use for testing or, like, marking out? Yes, we do. How big are the camels? I feel like the camels need quite a large animal pen or, like, stables. Something, no matter. Like, well, to be honest, I don't really need the camels on this island, even. Preferably, I would not have them on this island, but I am considering making a bridge for the sake of ease. Just to have a diagonal bridge from... yeah, from there to here. I think that will be our option. Don't know from which material. Probably just a birch material going all the way across. It'll be easier for us in the long term. Let's make a diamond shovel as well. And we enchant the shovel as well. Hopefully, it's immediately... I don't think we can get silk touch from this level of enchantment table. What if? At last, we have something. So, we will be clearing up this little area. Oh, actually... Oh! Sand actually... Oh, efficiency 3 is enough to insta-mine sand. Well, don't mind me. Let's think of this. So, we will definitely be extending our island a tiny bit. So, I'm fine, completely fine with that. So, how do we want to shape it up? So... I think a 5 wide inside for now is enough for this building. I don't think it needs to be far wider. We will definitely be expanding anyway. So, for example, how high, how long do we want this building to be? I'll say this is a fine length, though it is very... No, we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Nah, we'll make it 7 wide. I feel like that fits more. There you go. That will be our main block. What more do we want? What do we need? We need a way to get down the docks. Where do we make the docks? I feel like the docks should follow this coastline. And I want a staircase down. I'm going to be making the staircases down with birch, I think. I feel like birch shall be... Okay, there's 2 options, actually. So there's 2 options in mind. Because I do not want the docks to be birch. Preferably, I would actually make them spruce still. Because spruce is just the best block to use. However, we don't have access to spruce currently. And we maybe never will. We do have mangrove. Okay, this is how I'm thinking. Hear me out here. We can use 2 blocks in this case for the flooring. If we want to use mud and dirt, we are best off using oak, I think, currently, as our combining block. I wish we had access to mud. How do we make mud? Well, I could expect how to make mud, but mud Minecraft. Created by using a water bottle and a dirt block. It can be used for crafting, converted into clay using pointed dripstone. How do we make packed mud? And wheat and mud makes packed mud, and we want packed mud. Okay. Because packed mud is just perfect for this environment. How mud is dirt combined with a water bottle. Ah, now I understand why we had this data pack installed. That is an awful recipe. We will be making a few. Because I don't think water bottles stack, do they? No, they don't. Oh, that's garbage. Anyway, we'll be taking one of these dirt blocks. Mangrove swamps were created by a water bottle on a dirt block. Oh, wait, they need to be placed. No, that's even worse. Nah. Nah. You've got to be kidding me. Is that the recipe? Shit. Nah. Microsoft. Mojang. Why? Anyway, this is the blocking question I want to use. Now, let's place it down. I think, yeah, okay. It won't jive. Good. What does it jive well with? Oak works. Let's get me a dirt block. Man, I wish I had spruce to test it out as well. But we don't. So we'll be using oak. I think we do. Because, oh man. Yeah, I really want to use birch for the houses. So we can't be using it for flooring as well. That would just be too bright. So we will be using it for flooring combined with oak, dirt. Okay, so these are the 3 blocks we're going to be using for the ground. Of course, combined with sand if we... But, yeah. Maybe, hang on. How do we want to gradient this? Maybe we will be using birch after all. We will be using birch because we will be doing it like this. So we have oak that forms into birch that forms into sand. And then we have a transition there. A mud house? No, this is for the flooring. We won't be making a mud house. Though they can look, well, at least not now, not currently, until we have a better way of making mud as we do now. Because in its current form, it's not valuable to make. Alright, let's have our house like this. We will probably not be following the rules here, but for now we have this shape. I want to have something, I would say something here to bridge the gap. I will make it 5 wide, I guess. Yeah, I'll make it 5 wide. I have more freedom if it's 5 wide. So 5. And we can build another building here. And I will make this building square. Because we can. I feel like 7 by 7 with an inside of 5 by 5 will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They should be 7, yeah. That will be a sort of tower shape, which will probably, because we will have a dockyard, which will probably be connected to another house on the side, but will be lower. Like, and it will be 3. this. 1, 2, 1, 3, 3. That will then be this. Alright. I don't know what it's going to be. It can be a storage or whatever. But for now, we need to have some general shapes in place. We can definitely work with this. Now we need to think what kind of ground we want to give this building below. Do we really need to think about that now? We don't really need to. Let's make a flooring in this house so we can immediately set up shop here. Let's do that first. Let's make it a mangrove, to be honest. I like a mangrove floor. Yes, I would like that. Though we don't have any mangrove. So maybe we skip on that for now and we just use acacia. Where are my mangrove saplings? How do I grow them? Do we have any bones? Oh, we definitely do. Good. Maybe not do the signs right next to my blocks. Do the signs somewhere else. Science! Science has been conducted. What are we dealing with? Give me some iron for the shears. Why not immediately collect the leaves while we're at it? The vines we will skip for now. Okay, this is what we're looking for. These are the saplings. And I'm expecting the leaves to not give any, so I can break those off immediately. Do these need access as well? Yes, these need access as well. We can be using these later. And these are the actual... This is like the actual wood that we... Cool! So we have the leaves, we have the vines, we have the wood. Fantastic. Put it all in one chest. Oh boy. Yeah, it's good that we have a share because finding all the logs is gonna be painful. So this is what we're dealing with. It's not a fantastic wood type to grind, unfortunately. So it must be. It is a very good looking wood type, so I don't want to miss on it out on it. I just don't. Now we need to figure out how people make desert cities, because I actually do not know how to make in a desert style. See enough. Fine. You guys hear that? They're working on the bed. Don't worry, it's not a war. In my opinion, the best builder for this desert style is definitely going to be Fwip. We will be using Fwip's designs a lot in here because I have absolutely no idea how to do it myself for now. He has some good inspiration. He's a good inspiration. Make another mangrove. I need to be careful though because the mangroves clearly are not really easy to get and appropriate. Oh, fuck. Bruh. Seriously? Mm-hmm. Hopefully, a funny use for the roots because we're gonna be dealing with a lot of those. I think I've got them all. Okay, we're back on 10. I feel like I should have let the others grow, to be honest. Yeah, I should have done that. The saplings grow... Oh, wow. These leaves disappear fast. Woo! That one finished? Looks like. We made a profit! No way! And we've got 12 mangrove log from it. Worth it. This is gonna be a nightmare. An absolute nightmare choice that I made. Absolute nightmare. Oh well, let's move on to the next tree, and we will figure out how poor of a choice we made after a while. But I do intend on having that flooring. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're not telling me that I was actually just I need scaffolding. Actually, we can make scaffolding. What am I worrying about? Didn't I... Yeah, I brought in bamboo. I need scaffolding. Well, don't worry about that. I can make scaffolding. Give these a few minutes to grow and we have scaffolding. No, my parkour. Yeah. So yeah, not all trees are created equal, I guess. Because this is not a good one. Yeah, those are the disadvantages, eh? I get more root than wood out of it, which is kind of frustrating, actually, because I don't think roots do anything. What can we do with it? Well, chaps, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do with them. You can make muddy mangrove roots. Wow. Fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. That I'm so happy to know that I can make, if I want to, muddy mangrove roots. And you know, the worst part is that's definitely not enough for what I want to accomplish. You then put mud on them? How did you know? And mud is such an easy block to get to, right? Not really, is it? Oh well, so it must be. Hopefully this is enough for this one house. I don't think it is. I think we need more. I thought I was being slick doing it all offline, and they're like, oh, well, we don't need to work on it anymore while streaming. Well, clearly, I am wrong. You'll make it a simple checkerboard pattern, I feel like. It doesn't need to be much more special than that. But it does look good. Once it's strictly... Oh, yeah, that does look good. Actually, quite... Oh, it actually looks neat. That's, I think, the most beautiful variant of this checkerboard pattern. Whoa. How unfortunate that it is so expensive. Because it does look quite neat. Alright, I'm gonna check for inspiration. Thank you, Fwip. Because Fwip does it just best. Oh, that is also so cool. The way he's done the path. No, I remember it now. I've seen the video already. Oh, no. I'm not going to do that. That is torture. That is absolute torture. So what he has done, we don't even have the tools for it, but what he has done is he has made a very cool looking path, which I will definitely be considering. And as a gradient block, he used either brown or red mushroom, and placed blocks on top of it to expose the insides. And that is a gradient block for his path. And I completely forgot he did this. It's absolutely fascinating. But my god, will it be annoying to make. Though I am kind of tempted to do it, to be honest. It's not a bad idea. Oh, actually, we can use the mangrove... Yeah, you're right. We can use the mangrove roots to walk on water. We can become Jesus with mangrove roots. I forgot. What we can do is we can put the mangrove roots here. And so we can walk on the water. Yeah! So we have a use for them. Not nearly enough use to justify having this many, but we have it. We will probably use it as a decorational block as well. Let's see. What use does make? So he uses dirt parts. I'm kind of tempted to do the same. However, dirt parts will not really be clear. And another major reason I don't want to do it is I feel like the paths would be neater if we could... Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. We actually can, can't we? I wanted to say if we could put Sanson upside down, but we can because we have stairs. Ooh, I might pivot from the mud idea. What if we make the... Yeah, we're gonna pivot from the mud idea. We're gonna pivot. Oh, chaps, I will be right back. My dad called. That was planned. I need to quickly set up an alarm for Sunday. There you go. Put it on 9. So it's kind of funny. I moved house literally a few weeks ago, and my father moved house literally this week. He's gonna move. So yeah, all very convenient, not, but doesn't really matter. Hey, big man, welcome. He himself is back. I am returned. It doesn't work like that. I have returned in this case. I am returned as a passive. Boring. Alright, hey, big man, welcome to the stream. Long time no see, at least not on the stream. And this is indeed not Minecraft. Now we are back in Minecraft. So, I had to go real quick. Luckily, we had a video already in place. So, I was looking at this very cool little feature. I want mushrooms. I think I will be investing in mushrooms. The idea of using mushrooms for pathways, Whip, you are a genius. I will be doing it. It's painful. I'm gonna hate it with a passion, but I do want to do it. There's a few ways of getting them. I think mushrooms actually spawn, the big ones, in the nether. I might be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, that's the case. Mushrooms as in blue caps? No, not those mushrooms. And not the drugs form either. That's not the ones I mean. That's not the one. It's getting too high to actually mine properly. I don't know why I'm here actually mining. So shall we... Okay, we have a few choices here. We can just ignore the path for now. We know that we're going to be using birch, and mushroom. And sandstone upside down, like this. So basically... hang on. We're going to omit the mushrooms real quick. But I will try to give you a sense of what we're going to be working with. So basically the path works like this. Actually, we'll just be making it in front of the house. Why not? Yeah, that's a good test bed, right? So, the path will work like this. It will be a combination of birch planks, birch logs stripped, upside down sandstone, and the mushrooms I was talking about. That will be the combination we will be working with. It's very cool, and I completely forgot that it existed. Thank you, Fit, for reminding me that it exists. Because that's just fascinating. Is the server just your own server? It is my own server. Banhammer! Get the banhammer, boy! Dwarves, get ready with the banhammer! We do not allow such cheapskates upon the channel! It's treason! I need a banhammer emote. The banhammer! Oh, hang on, I have that. That doesn't work. It's not. Ring the banhammer! So, hang on, we will be making a few sandstone stairs. Sandstone stairs are just the ideal block for it. We can't use slabs, unfortunately, because slabs we can't turn around. But basically, this is the gist. It's really bright. It will be less bright once we have actually filled this place up with blocks, but it will work. I think I like it. What we will be doing, though, to separate the houses from the grounds, is we will be using a form of terracotta as a base material. Actually, no. I'm going to be even more ballsy. What if I use composters? I like the idea of using composters. I am an expensive man. I like my first house to be expensive, clearly, because I will be using composters. That is not a smart idea, but I will be doing it anyway. Because a composter has a very cool texturing on the bottom. So, have you thought of making a pyramid? I don't think we'll be making a pyramid. That's a bit... It's a bit too ancient Egypt to me, you know? It resembles a bit too much of an actual society that has lived. So I would want to try to refrain from using that. As you can clearly see, this actually looks really... I like the idea of this. And then have some smooth sandstone on top of that. I think that'll work. That looks really neat. Woo! Ah. Hopefully composters don't really aren't really too laggy, because then we have a problem. But I really like this. It definitely breaks off with the ground. That looks wow. That actually looks really good. Holy moly! That looks fantastic. We need more composters, I guess. Well, we will be using all our oak for that. The best part is this is expensive, but it's easier to get wood, because wood is an infinite supply. Technically speaking, you could argue sandstone is of an infinite supply. But, of course, sandstone, you have to ruin a landscape for it, if you want to get it quickly. Meanwhile, wood, well, you just farm a few trees and then... Oh, nice, it's raining! Well, not in my humble abode, because it's a desert biome, but apart from that, it's raining, meaning that we have some actual proper sites now. Your building is just inspirational. I'm happy that that's the case. Thank you so much. Like, if something always made me happy... Man, oh, I'm gonna tell you a story of how boomer I am. Oh, no, it's not really a story, but just a realization. I have been building in Minecraft since I'm 12. That's 11 years ago. I am old! I am old! Ah! Whoa. I am an old man. But I'm gonna go because I'm a stream Resident Evil 7 soon. Hey, Big Moment, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with your stream. Yeah, I'm so old. 11 years of building in Minecraft. It's okay, you are young in mind. I would like to say I wouldn't. I am not. I would like to see I'm actually... Okay, I'm not mature in mind, but... I'm not wise either. To say you are wise in mind is actually... showcases your immaturity in mind. But... what I did... Well, if I have to say for myself... Well, actually, I don't say it for myself. What people have told me in multiple professional... instances in multiple professional environments is that I have a very high capability of self-reflection. And the reason what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that I have very good self-reflective capabilities. I'm very aware of me as a person, what my capabilities are, what they aren't, and how I need to push through them, or what I should not do because it's just simply impossible to do. That's something that I got from my time at the school I went to. I'm not very happy of going to that school, but I cannot deny the things I've learned from being there. To deny that reality, that would not be honesty to myself. You know, I would not be honest to myself. And you know, that's the thing, and a lot of people struggle with that, and that's, I think, where depression comes from mostly. People always go in this vicious cycle of blaming themselves and just not feeling like they can do anything about it. And I felt like I almost went into the exact same hole, but I decided instead of, you know, even though I am very harsh on myself, you know, at the end of the day, you're also the one that can fix it. And it's a hard battle. It's never easy. I have never had an easy battle in my life. Well, it's not entirely true, but most of the battles I've had are not easy. Or weren't easy. I'm still fighting a lot of battles to this day. And, you know, but I would never have caught myself actually depressed, because if I were to give in on that reality, so for some people that's needed, but for me, if I would have given in to that reality that I wasn't depressed, I think that would have made things even worse for me. Because then I would have labeled my thing as... Because what people do when they say I am depressed is they put the blame on their misery, on the fact that they are depressed, and then do nothing about it. That's my issue with depression, and why I never wanted to admit that I was ever depressed, if I was. Because people that are depressed and say that they are depressed people, or in professional thing, you know, though it is good that you can be aware of that you are in deep misery, people tend to then put the blame on their depression and not do anything about it, because they can't do anything about it because they're depressed. And that's not how it works. It's all a mentality thing. It's all a mentality thing. You know, and I scathed off from that. I dodged it. I dodged the bullet, to be honest, by thinking the way that I did. Was it healthy to my surroundings? No. I am the first one to admit that my way of thinking, to protect myself, I had to damage my connections and surroundings, my social life at school. My teachers, of course, which were also in the crossfire of that, they understood. They actually had sympathy for it in some way. I feel like now that I know how they acted and stuff. So that it's actually really interesting how mature they were in their behaving, knowing how poorly I behaved, but because they knew that it would probably be best for me. And now, if I were to come back, actually, I spoke with a teacher not too long ago on the bicycle. I saw him and was like, I sprint towards him because he was my favorite teacher at the time. I saw him and we had a quick talk, and I said it's going well for me and stuff, and you know, to have that little bit of closure, to see him again, it was pretty neat. And I should probably visit that school again, purely for the closure, to finally close that chapter of my life, of the constant fighting that I did at that school, not against the others alone, but also against myself. And it sounds really stupid, but I would need to also forgive myself for the actions that I've done, and maybe I don't think I would need the forgiveness of actually those teachers, because those teachers, they understood completely. They were unfazed. I was just another student like that. You know, to talk to those teachers and talk about what I've done and how I got here. That will bring me satisfying closure, I would say. And that's what I should be going for. Because at the end of the day, they were also human, so they could have been affected, and I would have never known, you know, so... But yeah, that's basically... If... I was around a lot of depressed people at that time, because there was actually a special institution that dealt with people with severe mental illness, actually, and they went to my school as well. So I was actually surrounded by a lot of those people, a lot of people that cut themselves and that were not well in their... and some of them were also severely autistic, which also has a massive implications if you are not aware of how severe autism works. I have autism, but compared to that, that's intense. That's intense. The kinds of autism I've seen there, you know, entire house is shaking. How are you doing, mother? The fuck? But yeah, I'm now 23. I'm getting old. In a good way, I would say. It's good that I'm getting old a bit. I like the red. I would like red. That's my decoration. And I don't mind getting old, to be honest. It makes me fit my flat caps better. Look, my little wall. I have a little wall flat cap. No, I don't think you can see that. I wouldn't know if you see it. Hang on. Little wall flat cap. I put them like that because they also are a perfect sound diffuser. Like that. They work perfectly for sound diffusing. Like, it's fantastic. It works fabulously. Oh, my hair's too long, man. I should go to... I really... So, with my hair, I want to grow it longer. For LARPing reasons and acting reasons. I feel like longer hair is cooler for this genre of things that I want to be acting for. But I feel like I'm gonna start looking too much like my dad. And maybe I should go to the barber. Maybe it's better to keep the short hair. We should be fine, right? Let's get some staircases. Do we use... I think we will just use smooth sandstone for the staircases. That should be fine. This is why we love shulker boxes as well. Like, look at this. My entire inventory is full and I don't know what to do with it. Alright, smooth sandstone stairs. We will use a stone cutter for that. How many layers? I'll just use like 8 for now. Yeah. And the reason why we want one is we want to place a staircase here. Why? I just decided that this is the perfect location. It's not far from it. I will probably have to put it somewhere else, maybe on the side here. So it must be. It's now placed. Good. Now we place our beautiful decorational block here. And that will also serve as the layer where we will be placing our ceiling. I was partially like, what if I just build it higher? And maybe this building should be built a bit higher, but I wouldn't know how personally. Well, just build it higher, I guess. I don't feel like we can probably. What if? Where does that staircase lead? Oh, it goes all the way back there, though. That's a bit far. What if we continued the building instead of just making the... that's a bit big, though. I feel like it should just be higher. You know what? I'm gonna build a bit higher before we do that. We can still keep the layer here for the. Alright, we will be placing a few more of these. We will have one more layer of staircase because this will be the layer where the door will be, I guess. Yes. Door will be here. I will probably be placing slabs here. Don't know why I removed the logs there. We will probably be keeping those anyway. And we place some more smooth sandstone around and we will be building a bit higher. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be my first main base. It should be bigger than what it is now. Probably. And we place a few more. And we could even, if we are very ballsy, and I am, we could even switch to using sand at this point. What if we just used sand the higher up we went? It is a very neat looking block. I say, why wouldn't we? Why don't we use sand? What? Because of the windows? Not like it, huh? Yeah, apart from the fact that we probably don't have enough smooth sensor to even continue building. It's a bit boring here. Actually, we should probably make some smooth sandstone as well on for the edges. So, like this. It's such an easy thing to do, but it just looks good. Why wouldn't we? Look at that. It just adds that tiny bit more detail to the edges. That looks quite neat. Here, here, and here, and here, and here. Fly to the side. Here, here, and here. Don't have enough. Yeah, too much. Whoop. Here. I would like every single sandstone block though, because they're rare. Ooh! Oh wow, that's actually a pretty neat looking texture on the bottom. Unfortunately, you can't turn them around. That would be, oh, that would be very nice if we had that. How unfortunate. Alright. That's actually kind of unfortunate though that the... Nah, it doesn't really... no. I am just bickering for nothing. Now we will be placing our foundations. It's starting to look quite neat indeed. A very effective home. Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting some. And now we just continue building up. We will be using more sandstone on the sides with the smooth stone. I feel like that just looks better. And we will be slowly traversing or changing towards how high would we still want to go? I feel like, because we need to keep in mind that it shouldn't be too high up. We could probably go another layer, I guess. Nah, we should be fine. It will look like a square for a while, but what builders do most of the time with this style is they make a lot of decorations. So what they add a lot of little nooks and crannies and little details. So because these desert homes tend to be flat in... Heck, they were always flat, especially the normal ones that people just lived in. Of course, we are talking about a building that is supposed to be connected to a castle, but technically speaking, this is not the... This is, well, we will be fine with that. We will be fine. Oh, it's already time to go to bed. The land's become unsafe! Quick! Head towards the bed before it's too late! And we're safe. Very good. Oh yeah, you stay alive, right? In the desert. I completely forgot. Hey, you on the other hand, you are toast. Literally. Oh, oops. Literally. Do we switch to sand at this point? I feel like a few sand blocks here and there would definitely be neat. And I think on top of that, we shall... Oh, wow. I think I need to go for the low ice version of this texture pack. And I think on top of this layer, we shall be using our red terracotta. So this will be our red terracotta. Might say. Oops. Just a little splash of color at the top. You can combine this very easily into a pattern course, but for now you will just be using this. It's completely fine. This is our first build after all. We don't need to be too exotic, and I feel like I'm already pretty exotic with how large I'm making it, but it'll be completely fine for now. We will be making another one of these and these here. We will be providing ourselves with a bit of this, and we'll provide ourselves with a bit of sand, and give me some smooth. We might actually have enough to fully build this thing, which is insane to think about. For now, we will just be filling it up entirely, and we decide later. Maybe you can use those composters as a ceiling, and then you can see the bottom of it. Yeah, that's actually a pretty neat idea. However, I do feel like if we put them... Hang on. If we do it like this, it will eventually overstay its welcome. So if... But I like your thinking, actually. How... do we do that? Yeah, and, okay, we could do it. And then we use the... Yeah, we could do it, I guess. And just use the top portion of the entire building to be, The problem is, of course, is that the composter leaves an open end. So we would have to place a block on top of it to make that entire top portion useful. That's the trade-off that I am thinking of right now. And I don't really have any intentions of leaving that just useless. So I'll think of it. I'll think about it, but I'm not sure. Do you guys even hear the music? Because I don't. Well, a bit. Okay, we won't have enough to finish the building, unfortunately. I feel like that's a bit too much sand. Where's my smooth? There you go. To be fair, we still need to implement windows. We haven't done that yet. So we will probably have enough after we have made that chain. But apart from that, it looks like a massive block. And also, it also finally looks like something with a shadow. Oh, I can't believe it. Shadow in my build? No way. That looks a bit blocky. I'm going to change that. I don't like the look of that. Go away. Probably going to be a window anyway, but for now, fix it. Dear diary, I finally managed to make my home. I'm starting to tame this harsh landscape. But I thought I was born in something I could never survive. Yet, as days pass, we've now come beyond a month of surviving here. Finally managed to make a little abode that I could call home. A little abode that I'm safe in. Maybe I should get a crafting table here. Merely for... You need a crafting table everywhere. If you don't have a crafting table, are you really playing Minecraft? Those are the questions. Humankind. I'm presuming that that is a slab for now. Otherwise... Yeah, it was a slab. We'll probably just make a ladder towards the second floor. That should be fine. We'll probably make a gate here, so... 1, 2... I'll do it for like this for now. And make this... oh wow, we're actually almost... we're actually almost done. Oh wow. The walls have almost been finished. We almost have a safe place to live already. Not neat. Oh, nice. I like the idea of using sand a bit. That actually does really look neat. I like it. I like it. Now we have a massive block and we don't know what to do with it. It looks like a block. It is a block. Now what? There's a few options that we have here. Well, let's probably start with... we need something in the front here. Something that... we need some way of extending this. I have a cool idea, actually, about that. We could make this a tower. We could make a tower on one of these sides. I will make a tower, to be honest. Yes, I will be making a tower. Here. I like a tower. What size do we want the tower to be? Large enough, actually. So, I'd say about this size. We need one more composter here. We will make 2, so the walls are actually accurate. Right. Yes. Okay, voila. Now we can open this up. This is now part of our structure. And we will be probably making a tower here. Then we can move our staircase further down, meaning that we can place a building here, which is actually pretty neat. So, because that was actually something that I didn't really think of. I wanted to place a building here. We'll be moving the staircases as well. Further along. How far along shall we do? Do we keep that like this? I'll think. Probably start the staircase here now. And this is the layer where it's officially part of the... yep, it's on the same height. Nice. Put that there. Put a block here and here. Actually, wrong. Put a block like this. Then a sand block. And voila. Now we need to figure out how we want to do the windows. Now I feel like we're gonna do the windows very simply, like this. We don't have smooth sandstone currently, so we'll be just doing this until we have a different block. Looks neat. Actually, there we won't be able to place one because we'll be building a tower, so we're gonna omit this completely and make this open. Yeah. And I am going to change the window shape of this corner here to include 2 tiny windows. I will be doing it like this, actually. Yes. Oh, it's night again. Damn. Days go so... Man, have we been counting how many days this is, or do we just randomly decide, well, we built this house in a week? It's probably longer than that. Look, once we have the tower here, I can already tell it's going to look way better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up as well, so the tower actually acts as a little market stall. And that is even neater. So we do 1. No, we use normal sandstone. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that left you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We'll remove these and leave a few extra. It probably took a month. I would say a month as well. We will add another month to the diary. That's fine. And we will only have 1 entry anyway, so it should be fine. I think we can accept that as canon. Didn't want to do that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of room now. This is such an upgrade. I will probably even be moving this one backwards. That will look even neater, I think. And put the... And then this and that. Oh, that's even.
That's so neat.
Do I even need this to be a tower? Not really. I might just make it... Yeah. Why do I need it to be a tower? Do I need it to be a tower? Not really. No. I don't think I do. No. Doesn't need to be. No. I would just lower it. And make it a... What we can do is actually continue to build on here. And make it an extension. That is cool. I will be doing this. So it just continues. It's a bit odd. But that's what this building is all about. The oddities of this universe. The mystery. Hopefully that sounded convincing enough. What kind of block do we want to use for the roofing there? We are spoiled for choice, to be honest. Actually, about being spoiled for choice, the carrot farm seems to finish, so we'll quickly be emptying that. Before it's too late. And hopefully we leave some, so we can make them golden carrots again. Oops. I think the villager also ruined some of my farm. On my crop. Damn it. Oh, get it. Aye, we have some left. We only need a stack of food later on. A balcony? A balcony could work, to be honest. That's not a bad idea either, actually. I should have made it a balcony, to be honest. But we can make a balcony anywhere. It just needs to look strange. That's the main goal. Do we have some more wheat to breed the cows? We need to do that too. We need to have enough cows to get our leather. The cattle needs to grow. Do none of your own fucking cattle. That's not how it works here, but that's not the same form of cattle. You have a kettle and a cattle, and that was a cat. This is a cattle, and you were talking about a kettle. Oh man, I wish we had wool, because I was thinking that we should make it wool. But however, there is another option. Because we have these different types of wood, we can actually work with that too. Use mangrove in slab form. I'll make them all slabs. And... oh, hang on. Give this a shot, actually. Yeah. That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. That doesn't work. Nah, they need to be stairs. They need to be stairs. Oh. That does work. And then we get some oak. Already have it in my inventory, but we're now closer to it. And to make some oak. Some. Yes. Did we need more? We could have kept that too, actually. Yeah, that'll work. I'm happy with that. That was a trick. Yeah. Alright, we actually need more sandstone. We are out of sandstone. I can't believe it. We've done it. Let's use some oak slabs for now here so I can actually continue my humble adventure. Why do I make this why do I make these blocks full blocks anyway? Aren't they... I don't think I have the luxury of making them full blocks. I'm gonna save myself some mangrove. I'm gonna replace them all with slabs instead. I don't really have the luxury of making them all full blocks. Too expensive. And if they are upside down slabs, the monsters can't spawn on them. However, that is not really... that doesn't have any meaning anyway, because it's right beside the logs, so that doesn't really matter. But it's about the idea, I guess, of saving wood. That's most important. Like, with the same amount of wood, we probably can fill the entire house now. There's a big difference. An absolutely massive difference. We already made our floor expensive by adding the logs themselves, so it's a bit counterintuitive to be cheapskating on the use of the planks, but every little bit counts, so we'll be doing it nonetheless. It's a bit annoying though that we need another underlying block to actually place it. However, what we can do immediately after this is we can collect all the sand below the floor, because everything below the floor well, it's just basically free now. We don't use it. And that's how we're going to be collecting all the items here. This is how we are going to be saving a lot of cash. And a lot of material. And a lot of destruction. It's mostly by just breaking everything below the houses. Because, well, first of all, we can make this a basement, so it has an actual use case if we do this. But mostly, we will be saving upon ourselves from the destruction of an entirely beautiful biome. Because we need the materials for the castle. By destroying everything below what's already been built. Minecraft. It floats anyway. We should be fine. We should be fine. No, we do have to light it up, otherwise we have a problem. I like the front though. It definitely has a thing going for it. A thing. What kind of block do I want to use as a ceiling for the basement? If I were to be building a basement, which, you know, I might as well now I'm at it. What kind of block would I be using for the basement? Honestly, probably spruce, but we don't have it, so... Yeah, that's actually kind of annoying. We don't have the block that I would be using. So we have two options here. We either get lucky with the Wandering Trader and he provides us with the sapling, which would be amazing if that would happen. I'm not counting on it. At least not for a very long while. Option 2. We forage for some spruce. But knowing how warm this biome is, we probably have a long walk before we find it. We have to venture very far out of the desert to get to the wood type. Adventure, you need to go. Yeah, we probably have to if I want to get it. These saplings are out of, like, nowhere to be found. We will not be finding them in any chest here. The only way to find them is in a spruce type shipwreck, I think. And well, I have checked my map of what I have found so far. I have not seen a single shipwreck. And this is all too warm of a climate still, so we would have to first traverse this warm climate area again. We finally found some colder regions. I do think we have to do it though. Cool. Okay, we cleared out the entire bottom portion of this map. We will be going one layer more, I guess. Actually, we don't need to. Right. Well, for now, I will just be using sandstone as my replacement block. Until we have the actual block. Which looks neat as well, by the way. It doesn't look terrible, so we might as well give it a shot. We cannot find another block to use. We might as well use the blocks that we have just mined from this bottom portion. All of them, I assume, based on how many I'm using. Unfortunate. There you go. Now we can actually place our final mangrove. Which, did I drop some of them in the chest? Because I cannot remember having this little of it. I certainly hope I dropped some of it in the chest. Certainly hope. Otherwise I have to... Otherwise, no, I don't want to. I don't want to chop them down. They are awful. No! Fine. Actually, even worse. I don't have bone more anymore to grow them. Now it's even more frustrating. what we did get is the bamboo. Bamboo! Meaning that we can create some beautiful scaffolding. Making foraging for these blocks a lot easier. Make some scaffolding and put that in a chest. There we are. The string has been found. There. Ooh! Oh! I don't think I need more than that. 60 should be enough for now. I'll make more. I'll make more. Yep. Now we definitely. I will never be using more than 2 stacks. At least not for this item. I simply cannot imagine it. Okay, so we have 2 choices. Actually, you know what? I actually do kind of I am kind of tempted to go on an adventure. But I would love to finish this house first, man. I would love to finish it. I do think I want to finish the house first. I think that I prefer that. I think I actually wanted those. Let me get some sticks. Where are my sticks? Where did I drop them? Probably in that chest. I want some ladders. So I can go up. That's plenty of sticks. How do I go? I assume 50. That's definitely not 15, it's more like 12, but... On over all. Yeah, where shall we be putting our... Probably here. And now, what I want to do is put all of these down. I'll just... I forgot, of course, I made an exception here, didn't I? Oh, what have I done to myself? Oh, I made it I made it so much harder. No, what have I done? The fool! They just accept defeat on this one. What I wanted to be cut stone slab. I actually really like the texture, so I will be using these instead. Slowly. Oh, ow! 2 more to go, and we only have 2 more slots to fill, so that's splendid. We try that again. Don't give me L's like that. That's undeserved. Come on. Oh, oops. Oh, oops. Up, 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 up. We just need another something. Here. Oh. Okay, okay, like that looks quite neat. I am fully happy with that. However, I do feel like I should probably have another layer of some sort. Maybe buttons or something. I feel like there's definitely something missing. However, with that top portion, with the little details, we are definitely... The shape on the front looks a lot more interesting. I feel like we can all agree on that. We have definitely made a more interesting shape on the front, and since all these buildings will be connected to each other, we don't need to worry about the sides too much. That works. Apart from the fact that that's a bitch, but you know, let's dwell into the details of that. That would be such a shame if we Just ignore the beauty of this home because we are looking at this little gap in the middle. Don't need to worry about that. Absolutely not. Here, what are you talking about again? This little gap? Oh, please. You tire me so much. It's gone now, okay? Are we happy now? Are we happy? There you go. I need stairs there. I don't have a stair anymore. I'm making a few. So, I might as well just use half a stack and the remaining stack. Because I will be needing more of those in the future anyway, so. It's not like I'm missing out on something. There you go, normal one. I actually want this to be a smooth one. Cool. Cool. That all works. That all looks neat. But we do need window panes for those. What colour shall we go for? What will be our national colour? That's assuming we're making a nation. I'm just gonna make it a beautiful colour that I would like. What works well with red? Orange type glass, that's definitely cool, but I feel like my Kai's better glass doesn't really work well with orange. I think that's a beautiful looking glass. I would like to. I know red has a good texture. We will figure it out as we. Oh, it's almost night again. Okay, now do we go for the spruce? Are we going to grind the spruce? Kind of want to. Yo, Harold, I have sent you a DM. Could you quickly take a look at it? Here's you out and thoughts that I'd save on shipping. Hugo, when we're getting a redeem reward to make your room turn into a rave with the new lights, that is a cool idea. I wish I could automate it, but I can't. So once I've figured that out, we can definitely make that work. I would love to have that option. However, it will stay there for a while. So unless we completely omit the fact that the room is interactive, the room is interactive now, in that way, I should be able to work something out, to be honest. My bit is to construct a device for that. Well, it needs to work with Gofi lights. So, Gofi written like this. That's the light strip brand that I use. It's pretty neat. It's beautiful, middle of the road. I'm quickly going to get something to drink while it's night. Alright, well, I have something to because Coco sent me a message Most likely support for API and stuff. We can check it out. Cool idea. Just have it run for a few minutes or something. Cool. And if we can make it work with the... I have ceiling lights as well. And like, actually no, they don't work. They don't have desktop support yet. The LED light bulbs, fortunately. Well, Coco, the only thing I have to say is you made a massive mistake by going for the 8 gig version. That's the only thing I have to say. Apart from that, maybe you should have more storage. Because there's no reason for you to upgrade. What are you going to do? I mean, it's a fine machine. Unless you are like me and you stream a lot and you need the raw CPU power, no, I don't think it would work on your board. Yeah, okay, but VRAM is you're gonna be missing out on the VRAM later. 8 gigabytes was already not enough when you bought it. Not even for gaming. Well, didn't you have the problem where you couldn't get more RAM? Look, I was laughed at when I bought my 128 gigs of RAM. I am so happy that I bought 128 gigs of RAM and not 64, because the amount of times I've already peaked at 128 gigs with all the Adobe programs is insane. Minecraft, I can just safely run Minecraft at 24 gigs because I have enough left anyway. You could do it with 64, but I could be running Minecraft and doing all the other stuff in the background as well. Also, streaming requires a lot of RAM. You need to remember, OBS requires a lot of RAM to load, have all the assets loaded when you're live. So that actually requires a lot of RAM to do. It wouldn't be surprising if I'm already on 30 or something RAM. Maybe more, because I put Minecraft so high. Give me a moment. Task manager. I am on 30 gigs of RAM usage. Now, 128 gigs, again, is very overkill. I could have definitely managed with 64. But the things that I have done so far have required me to sometimes use 128 gigs. And to me, that was worth it. I spent $400 on the 128 gig RAM set. Good deal. It was a good deal. It doesn't need to be quick. You don't need quicker RAM because AMD doesn't, of that series line, doesn't support higher than 3200 megahertz. No, the 2070 is fine. That's why I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed in his upgrade. His upgrade is fine. But why not get a 4070 then? It's better. The 2070 is completely fine still. And it has the same amount of RAM. It actually, the 2070 runs way better now than it did before, because a lot more games support the RTX cores that the 2070 also has. When the 2070 released, or the 2070 Super, a lot of games didn't support the RTX cores yet, so it was actually you were worse off than, for example, having a 1070. Now it's definitely worth it to have a 2070. I just wanted to be that extra mile, not because my games were not looking good. My games were looking fine. It was because I needed the extra power for using DaVinci Resolve and all the other creative programs I was doing, including the VRAM. I was definitely lacking on the VRAM in that department. Ew. I could send it back. Too late. The only thing I would suggest upgrading a bit... I don't even think you need more than 32 gigs of RAM, to be honest. Mate, that's the only justifiable thing. The rest of the machine's completely fine. I think the Ryzen 5 is an octa-core. Hexa-core? Nah, still fine. You don't need more. I never use more than 6 cores. Never. And that's not true, actually. When I render my videos, I use more than 6 cores. But, actually, no. To use GigaNet, you need 12 cores. You do not understand how much CPU downloading now takes. It's insane. My entire CPU is used for downloading. It's so fast though. It's so fast. Above 100 megabytes per second. I have gigabit. Well, you won't be utilizing it fully because you only have 6 cores. Oh no. No. I look at a PC and you have nothing to worry about. The reason I decided to get 12 cores and went overkill is because my streaming PC is also my gaming PC, so I need to have the 2 tasks done by the same machine, meaning that I need to have the power of 2 or 1.5 to 2 computers to do the work in one. So that's why I went from I changed so much of my machine to be so powerful so it can actually do these tasks efficiently while still being one machine. If you don't stream, you don't need the amount of gear that I have. Actually, having less cores is more efficient because they can run at higher clock speeds. Mine runs at a maximum of 4.4 gigahertz. But the lower end versions of the Ryzen 5 series have higher clock speeds because they have less cores in them. They have less smarts. They have less smarts. Anyway, we will be waiting before we can sleep again in Minecraft, and then we will actually be heading out. I will be bringing my saddle, actually. I shall be bringing my saddle. Because with the saddle, we can get a horse, maybe. And save a horse as well. I'll bring diamond armor. I find cause a bad term. I think less smarts is better. You can also copy the signal sent by a remote by catching it using a scanner, then insert it with. So, there's a few. Gofi has a few devices already that can link with. I think from the Wi-Fi. With the lights, of course. Actually, my computer is linked to the lights with Wi-Fi. Apart from the light bulbs. Because the light bulbs are not supported yet by the desktop system. They are supported by the phone app. They're not supported by the desktop. But through the Gofi app, I'm already using these strip lights. Only thing you would need to do is, I will show you the app after stream, but the only thing you need to do is turn on this group, or this setting in, I think. Turn on this setting when this is asked or something, you know, that would be enough of a script, I think. Though, to be honest, the Gofi app is not that fantastic. You could just make your own thing, would be better. The lights were a very good value. I really liked them. The amount of preset settings that they have is fantastic, but the UI, a lot to be desired. But I don't have a physical remote. You either use the light switch that's physically connected to the thing, or you use the Gofi phone app. It's not like Philips Hue. Philips Hue is a bit more sophisticated in that regard. It's also a lot more expensive, so I opted not to buy it. It's a bit too expensive to me, but these do support Bluetooth connections and Wi-Fi, so... They even support Google Home, so I can buy a Google Home device and have those connected to the lights, and in voice commands I can turn the lights on and off, which I will probably do in the future. Because going through I don't like going through my phone to turn on the lights on and off. I can also turn them on through a button of some sort, but I would have to install it. They do sell it separately. That's for later. For now, they do work. I just turn them on through the PC, the strip lights, because otherwise I will not be using them anyway. Nobody cares. Okay. Let's get gaming. We shall be heading out. Which way shall we go, boys? We will be rolling a d4 to see where we're going. We will do it online, actually, so you can see what happens. Alright, we will be rolling the d4. We're rolling a d4 to see where we're going to. Going through the map. Oh yeah, well you can see it's... I need to do something about that. Roll! North, east, south, west. So we're going east! We've already gone east quite a lot, but we'll be going east again. Luckily it didn't give north. I don't want to go north. I want to keep that a mystery. So, east we go! Do we go by water? We will be going by water. Google Home is really neat. I've got one myself. You can get one really cheap. Yeah, I know it's not that expensive. It's more that it's not a worthy investment. I need a lot of other things before I get a Google Home, including proper stuff in the background, a way of storing in the background, for example. I need a way to set up my posters and stuff. I need to buy new magnets for my displays that I already have. I have a lot of other stuff that I need to invest in before deciding to get a Google Home. They are a neat thing. Maybe next month I will be buying them, but they're not the highest priority. But yeah, if we can get away, if the Google Home or any other device that Govee provides is an easier way of making the lights interactable with the stream, I might consider getting it early, so the chat and people can actually interact with the lights that we have. I will be doing that if we can figure out a way to do it. It's until that moment, it's not on my radar. Oh, so it was actually a trident that killed my. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, it's a lead! Alright, due east. But, yeah, we can figure out what these lights... Oh, well, Mike will probably be able to figure out, actually, himself. If he really wants to be bought and do it, then he can just look up the Govee light strips with cover. And those are the exact ones I have. And the app, and check for himself. I'm happy to help, but I won't have the capacity to make it. So he does it. Oh, it's not gonna happen, sir. Boy, sorry. Unless I can do it through Google Home or whatever. But preferably it goes automatically, because otherwise I'll have to manually input it every single time, and that's a bit of a hassle. Maybe through the Stream Deck I can do it, but still. Doing it all manually is a bit of a... Oh, well, it already exists. Well, there you go. We won't be doing it now. We'll probably be live for another hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'll call it quits, because I will have to prepare for work, but also... well, 2 streams ago my mother was complaining, so we will probably not be able to make it that late. Just quickly go for spruce, go back, write a diary. I was hoping to finish the house today, but clearly I wasn't prepared. Because we don't have spruce, and I do really want to build... Look, spruce wood is the best wood type to build with. To not have it is just... impossibly difficult for me. I want it. Shouldn't be too difficult to get though. I do feel like it's gonna be a long while before we get there, but hey, we managed to explore a bit more of the map, I guess. It's also pretty cool. Da 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 da. So today, before I went live, I decided to listen to the most obscure tracks on from Two Steps from Hell on Spotify. There's a playlist, yeah, called Dreams and Imaginations from Two Steps from Hell. And it entirely consists of tracks that were from the that they just had as industry tracks. So they are shorter. They're sometimes even below a minute. They're purely meant to be for professional businesses that need a quick track for a certain atmosphere. And that's clearly, and they're not that great most of the time. Unless, of course, you want to set a certain mood. Now, I am trying to make playlists for myself when I try to have a mood, but also when I maybe want to host a D&D campaign or something, that we have the music available in these playlists, and they're called the playlist Telling Stories. And they are set in certain moods, not necessarily moods like anger, this and that. No, they're set in situations, so tragedy, mystery, so a bit more abstract. And I was listening to those tracks because it's a massive playlist. I think 70 tracks of industry tracks. I just decided to listen to them, and it's like, well, hang on. There's a few actual pretty good tracks in there, and 2 of them I've even added to my main 2.7L playlist, but there's also a few flops. A lot of them, actually. At the end of the day, nobody listened to those tracks. 2.7L is now gone. They will never be making tracks as that label anymore, but at this point, most of those tracks, which has been uploaded 10 years ago almost on Spotify, still only have 30k streams. That is, I would say, that's just nothing. I think only the most dedicated listeners and fans of Two Steps from Hell, and I happen to have met a few of those. Those are the people that listen to those tracks. I have my other reason. Some of them are pretty good though, so I definitely have added a few to the list. It's a really obscure place of Two Steps from Hell history in a weird way. But it's also fascinating in a way, because of that. So in that regard, don't hear me playing. Another about fanbase, by the way. Something I've noticed. I'm happy everybody is watching, by the way. But every single time I start streaming again, I lose followers. I don't mind, and I'm losing followers, but it's funny to me, and I do wonder: are these bot accounts? Are these like who is still bothered to see my stream and I think, oh, I actually don't want to watch that, I unfollow? Because a lot of the viewers that I had, and when I got most of the followers back in the day, that was a time where I streamed Dutch. Are those people still active on Twitch and they just unfollow, or are they? It's so confusing to me. I do really wonder. Wait, what did I just pick? They killed a fucking sheep! They killed 2 sheep! Unbelievable. Unacceptable. I do also love the fact that jungles still make me lag. That's just a fascinating development to me. Like, you can have such a beefy PC, but jungle biomes? Nope. With shaders? Nope. Won't do. Of course we bring in the poppy. If there's going to be one thing that remains consistent throughout every single story that I want to create and provide to you, the poppy will always have a place in that story. It might not have a leading role, but there will always be poppies. I will never turn my back on those. Poppies are very beautiful things that I want to keep. I do like the fact that they changed textures on the wolves. Actually, I say they changed the textures. That might actually just be a texture pack that I'm using. But I thought they made new textures for the wolves in vanilla too. And another block in the sky. Yeah, I noticed. Oh well. I'm gonna ignore that one. We are merely here for spruce. But canonically, I never entered this place. We just need spruce, man. It's such an important block to build with. But probably if we're going to add anything like structures to or lore things to this place, it will be in a desert region. I feel like we should really maintain and hammer down the desert region as an important place to make an arc and see how people build and how people make stuff from it. Oh, come on. Oh, I just realized I didn't bring a bed either, so we have to traverse through the night as well. Well, Poppy's there. Those eyes do look ominous. Maybe collect some bones? Actually, I say that. I need to kill one more sheep for a bed. Though, do I really want... Yeah, I probably should make a bed, to be honest. Should have brought a shield, too. Something that I didn't do either. We might have to kill a sheep to get a bed, to be honest. Sheep, no. I mean, killing monsters is fine too, you know, at the end of the day, we need to kill monsters for XP, so we're not missing out on that much. Don't really mind it, but... Oh! Don't know how I didn't see you. Thank you. I don't know, I have a strong feeling that this, new biome system makes it almost impossible to find spruce biomes from our location. We still are in very warm climates with these jungles. I will be bringing in some melon, to be honest. I will not be ignoring those. I don't really have a use for them, unless I want to make healing potion. A food source in case of emergency is always nice. Though I doubt we will be wasting through our golden carrots that quick. Come on. That looks like a height where there should... Actually, we found something just as neat as the spruce wood. Because, of course, dark oak is a resource that we would like as well. Oh, actually, we found even more material that's very neat. We found ourselves the mushroom biome I was talking about. Well. Aren't we a lucky bunch? Give me those. I remember bringing them all. We'll probably have to farm them ourselves once we have a... We need the full block, so... Unless we can make blocks out of them, which I doubt. Nope, I don't know that's possible. Oh boy, it's a zombie apocalypse. Oh shit. We will be taking some of these. With gratefulness. Okay, what is this? What is this zombie apocalypse suddenly? That would be cool, to be honest, if the regions around the... actually, I'm dying. Give me a quick moment. What if the regions around the... Dude, that bow 100% has power on it. Oh, bruh. I'm actually dying. Not having a shield is being a mare right now, and not having a bed is a mare either. I mean, not either too. Oh my god. Damn, I'm really going backwards with my English. Damn. Alright, we are back to being alive. I would like a sheep. Because it's only midnight. It's pigs. We need pigs. Because clearly, having iron gear... I really didn't come prepared with armor, man. I'm still just running... What am I running? Come on. No wonder I'm dying to these mobs. Running fucking diamond, half diamond. What is this? What a mare. Oh, we have the... Not going to be bothered about terrain here, to be honest. We are a bit too far from home for that. Oh, we just continue chopping wood. Hopefully, no creeper has seen me. Technically, we only need 4 saplings, but I will not be taking risks. I will be taking more than 4. I will probably be taking about 8, 12. We can make 3 trees at once. Because I tend to be a bit of a forgetful person if it comes to saplings. Furthermore, few pre-made stacks. Not a bad idea, right? It's a bit too bright, actually. Probably need a different way to set up that light. Alright. That ought to be enough. Hopefully we just find some saplings, because in terms of saplings we have found 0 yet, so there we go. Doing awful. Probably because these birch trees are also stopping the sapling from dropping. Our first dark oak sapling. Need to look out for that creeper. That's 5. Actually, our inventory is almost full already. I will not be bringing in the jungle saplings though. I will be omitting the ladders. Hang on. How unlucky are we? How have we not found more than... Okay, we have 8. Okay, great. Okay. We at least got 8. I'll be... Well, now it's day anyway, so we are a bit safer. I'll be quickly getting some more of that juicy mushroom. Very, very nice. That's unfortunate. The spiders do look neat in this texture pack. They do really look neat. Bit too real maybe for somebody's liking, but I actually enjoy it. I like it. I think spiders are a bit too archaic. A bit too cartoony. And I really like this change. What are we dealing with? We have 13 brown mushroom. I would like that to be more, to be honest. Give me a bit more. After all, we need to make a farm out of it later on. The farm making will be fine. The question is, can we... We need to be underground. Oh. We need to be underground for them. Hopefully not. Oh, that's my diamond armor. Alright, spruce. We should be in the right environment now to actually find spruce if we have found dark oak forest. So in that regard, we are close to our destination. Where that destination is. A mystery unsolved. Ba 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 ba. But yeah, no, it's the normal spider legs are a bit too boring to me, and the fresh animation texture pack doesn't really change much to the spiders as in terms of its look. It's not that scary of a spider. There was a texture pack that I found that actually did change how the spider looked, and it looked way more realistic, and it acted way more realistic. Ooh. Rather not have that. No, but this version of the spider actually looks slightly more realistic and feels more like a spider, but in a way it makes it more cute too. So in a weird way, it makes it look like that more. I like thick spiders. I hate. It's so weird to me, but the thin house spiders, that I am more scared of those than I am of those thick spiders you see in your house sometimes. The thicker and bigger the spider, the less scary I think they are. Which is funny because the bigger the spider, the more scary they should be, because they're also more dangerous. But that's a detail we don't need to worry about. Because the bigger spiders tend to be venomous. But that's a me problem. Alright, did we maybe manage to find something close to a... Look how far away we are already. How many blocks is that? We've travelled 3 kilometers already. Jeez. No, we did actually get worth our time, because getting darker, we actually have every wood type, vanilla wood type, apart from cherry. The fuck cherry, to be honest. I mean, I can make cherry work in a desert landscape. I can make it work, but I don't really like the block. There's a hard block to work with, personally. I don't really like to work with pink in builds. But I think in a desert environment it can actually work. So maybe I should give pink also the pink blocks, the cherry blocks also a shot. Maybe I should. Would hardly be fair if I didn't give it a shot. Actually, I will be killing one of these sheep, by the way. Sorry, I'm gonna kill your father or mother. I can't see from here. I need a bed if it turns night again. Actually, oh, here are my carrots. I wish I had a form of inventory sorting system again. There was an older mod that I always used. It's not called inventory tweaks. Maybe it is actually called inventory tweaks. No, it wasn't. That's another thing now. Maybe inventory essentials or something. It was a mod that actually provided me the means to have buttons here that help you sort out your inventory. And the sorting helped, of course, with the messiness of what it is now. Now you have to do it manually, otherwise, and the mod made it do it for you. You could do it in chests too. Very neat. I am at the point where I'm going to probably stray away from the east roll, because otherwise I will just be going further away from home, and that's not necessarily what I want to accomplish. So instead, we shall... Oh, I didn't need to destroy the boat. Instead, we shall be pivoting south, and hopefully we are a bit more lucky. Actually, I say that. How is it going? So the best way to approach this, based on how this looks, because this is clearly the blob, and it all surrounds this for now. There's 2 options. Because I think we see another biome edge here. No, that doesn't look to be the case. It's right here. There must be a biome edge this way, and if we don't find it there, then we will pivot south. That is also a pretty neat thing to find, actually. How possible would it be to bring them back? At least one of them. Oh, this one is fast as well. I might bring this one back. This is what we brought. He has 10 heart. Oh, well, that was quick. Can he jump? Oh, he can't really jump. Hang on, I will keep you for now. I will see if one of these can jump. If the other one, if this one can jump, find a purpose for that block. Oh, we should find. I will find a purpose. These are very fast horses. Come on, don't be so stubborn. Thank you. Oh! Whoa! How many blocks is that? Oh, that might be more than 3. Wait, can he jump 4? Could he? No, you're not telling me he's this fast and he can jump. He can jump 4 blocks. That is mad. This guy has low HP, but he can jump 4 blocks. Is that quick? That is a spectral steed if I've ever seen one. You are as fast as Torrent from Elden Ring, so that shall be your name, Torrent. My fast steed. It's not the fastest horse in the game, but don't mind me. And we got a lead as well, so we can carry him across the water. It's actually pretty neat as well. Because that's the only thing horses are bad at. Water! Water! Especially these large bodies of water. Do you think... Here, boy. Torrent. Oh. Torrent, come on! Boy! Oh, there's a blast furnace. That's a stable. I don't think I see an interesting house that would... Like, I'm gonna leave the chest here. I don't really care about the chest. It's more about the... if I can find... maybe we can actually find spruce saplings in here. An emerald's also nice. Yes. Alright, we are getting into... Oh my god, it's a pink sheep! That's actually... well, we don't really have a choice but to go down, to be honest, because that's ocean. So we will have to go through... Look at the speed of this thing. This thing is way quicker than the camel. Dude, we actually got really lucky with this horse. The second horse is this quick. Yeah, we could have checked for another one that's even better, but to be honest, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to continue. We can always breed the horse. Oh, well, speaking of the devil, well, we found our other biome. So, while we're here, we might as well. Ruben, stay with me, please. Actually, no, you're Torrent, eh? Sorry, Torrent. Oh, wow. This is actually a very beautiful place to see the sun like this. Alright, we're quickly going to make a bed as well, because we will probably have to wait. Oh, that's not how you make a bed, Hielkuh. Alright, well, we got our bed, so we can prevent... Especially now that we have an animal with us. Rather not have to deal with the mobs now. We don't need many of these. Let's see what we are dealing with. I will probably ditch the apple, to be honest. That's not that important. These are very important. I will probably... No, actually, we need to keep the silk touch axe because that's the only way of getting grass currently. We don't need this. Cherry saplings are... that was important. I know, but I maybe have to drop the poppies, boys. The poppies might have to go. I know. It's treason. It's treason. I know. It's treason. I can't do it. I can't do it either. It's too hard. But we might have to. I love how we are just barely able to see the distant horizons. That's that right there. That's insane. Not the poppies. I won't. It will be a last resort. I promise you. I will not be giving up on the poppies yet. I won't. I shall not. We will be bringing some sunflowers though, because sunflowers are hard to come by in my region. And sunflowers are neat looking. So having sunflowers is pretty cool. They are... Oh, I'm so sorry! No! Alright, let's go back. That is mental. Oh, hang on, that's even worse. That's this region here. That's it. What I'm looking at there. Distant Horizon is mad. Normally, you just have Distant Horizons render it in, for you. In your single player world. But because we're on the server, you get these strange looking artifacts. Of, the limitations of server rendering. And I don't know why, but I actually kind of like it. It has a certain flair to it. Alright, you should be going south actually. We should be going south, otherwise we will never be able to find a colder region than we're currently in, so that shall be our next mission. With Torrent, we shall continue our quest. And we want to stick to the plains as well because they're easier to ride through. You know, I actually kind of like these cherry blossom biomes. Oh, it's another village. Neat. I'll actually be bringing, stealing, gracefully borrowing some hay bales if I can find them for Torrent to heal up. And it's the exact time. And then you have the one village that doesn't have a single haste. Oh, there. Good. Don't mind me. You know what? A village in the middle of a cherry blossom biome does really work. I like that. I don't like the cherry blossom trees, but you know what? I will admit I will be working with cherry blossoms in my world. I will be working with them. Because actually, you know, with the petals and stuff, I will probably be bringing some of these petals because hopefully we can multiply them through bone meal. Actually, we should test right here. While we're here, anyway. Yeah, okay, you can multiply them with bone meal. Good. So we bring some of these home as well. Poppies you can't, but poppies are a type of weed in real life, and they grow anywhere in any biome, so we don't need to worry about that. Ah, damn, we're getting to that point where I'm like, where do we go? Well, luckily this horse can jump 4 blocks actually, so we don't actually have to worry. We can just jump 4 blocks in the air, and we have a clear way already. That's why this horse is so good, because you can jump some of these trees. Oh. Don't you worry about... Oh, rosebush. We don't have those. Okay, now our inventory is full, but that's fine. We've done our exploration. I like the fact that they changed that birch biomes can also grow taller trees. Not only is it very nice because it means it's easier to traverse for me on a horse, but it's mostly important for, in my opinion, because birch trees tend to be taller, so it's more realistic. I know, Minecraft trying to be more realistic. While parrots eat cookies. Why can you feed parrots cookies? I don't know. Oh, hang on, I have a lead. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. No, get back. On an adventure, bro. Oh. Who would have thunk that finding spruce is so difficult? Normally that's like the easiest wood to find, and well, currently that's definitely not. Well, to be fair, that's in the Terra Lift, but yeah, I can only remember the Terra Lift generation. Then it's very easy. They must be reaching colder regions. Come on. This must be colder. You must be reaching the poles in some way, shape, or form. That's very high. Da, 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 da. If you take a donkey with you, you can put some chest on it. That is pretty neat. However, I think carrying that kind of weight with me right now will slow me down too much. You need to remember I don't have that much time anymore. I would like to get home before the end of the stream, but currently that doesn't seem to be happening. Dude, look. Bruh, how far am I? Sheesh, man. I think I've... what biome will we find first? A spruce biome? Or whatever? What kind of biome will we be finding first? It is kind of neat to reward. I was kind of excited for a moment, and the first thing I see is Jerry Bottom. Oh no, it's getting warmer there too. Why? Why? Okay, we're going this way. We will be slowly heading. Not a pink sheep. How did we manage to find 2 pink sheep in such a short span of time? That is kind of significant to think about. That is indeed really weird. 2 pink sheep. Very weird indeed. Some divine intervention. I'd say it. Because you also found diamonds very fast. Yeah, just the luck factor has just raised in this world. Hey, maybe that is the Forsaken Curse. It's actually a blessing. We don't know. I don't know. I've absolutely no clue what Trial was talking about. Oop. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. It cannot be that we don't find a single... Oh, that looks promising. No, it doesn't. An extreme hills biome or a mountain biome should have it, but... That looks like another cherry blossom biome. Yep, that's a cherry blossom. That's another village that we don't care about. But this, looking at the color, is more... Oh, it's a poppy biome. Oh my god. That does put a smile on my face. Unfortunately, my smile's gone now. I don't see the smile. Don't worry about it. It was mentally there. Mentally, I was very happy. What I'm not happy about is this treacherous terrain right here. This horse is a bit too quick for that. Ow. Ah, went pretty well. Whee! Oh, bruh, it went right into a cave. Really, game? Come here, boy. No, don't chuck up the lead. No, we need a lead. Otherwise, you will be lost again. So I will be kind of confused if he hasn't watched the streams. Like, huh, he's a horse already? What is he doing? To be fair, I literally streamed every... At last! Finally! I've done it! After how many days of travelling, I found the mysterious word, and it's spruce. Looks beautiful. Actually, pretty good shot, to be fair. Oh, no, boy! Boyo! No! No! Torrent! Come here! Don't be scared. Actually, do be scared. That's a big body of water. Oh boy, how do we cross that? Oh, there we go. We're gonna find a narrower passage for you. I know you're scared of water. Alright, is Torrent a boy or a girl? Do we decide? Actually, we don't need to actually cross the river. We just have it here. Torrent, no! Oh, no. What am I to do with? Girl? Torrent is a girl? Torrent is a girl. Torrent, no, Torrent. Oh, I'm gonna put you on a leash. You're no dog, Torrent. Alright, now we just wait for the supper. How much inventory space do I still have left? Might get some dirt as well while we're at it. Oh. Now you have every wood type. I think I do, yeah. We have mangrove, we have cherry, we have... Yeah, I think we do. Actually, no, you're correct. Except, yeah, okay, but the nether wood types, we haven't even gone to the nether yet. I've purposely avoided the nether for lore reasons, so... we can get a bit more before our inventory is full. Hold it. Okay, we have our 2 stacks here. Yeah, our inventory is actually full. I will be ditching the iron hoe for the saplings. And we have officially done it. Our quest is complete. We have done what we came for. Took longer than expected, but at least we got it. I will be sharing the saplings with my friends so they don't have to travel all the way out here. So if my friends join and need a wood type, they just have to ask me off canon, and I will provide them the wood type because of our circumstance of how far we have spawned in from these types of wood. I'm happy to provide them so they can just build wood. So, we have currently jungle, acacia, oak, birch, dark oak, and spruce. We have the new cherry and mangrove. That is 8. Why do I count 9? Hang on. Oak, birch, spruce, jungle, dark oak, acacia, mangrove, cherry. Are there any other wood types in vanilla Minecraft? I don't think there are. Well, bamboo, I guess, but I have bamboo, so bamboo. I think those are the wood types in vanilla Minecraft. And then we just need warped and crimson. But nobody cares about those for now. So happy days, let's go back. Hopefully without any problems, because I would not like to lose you, Torrent. They have already bonded so much. Darn, no! Actually. I don't want to come back for these either. Don't think I need them for anything, but... Torrent! Oh, Torrent, come here! Oh. Light on your feet, aren't you? That gravestone. Clearly these people have suffered death too. Seems to be an transcends language. Oh, an annoying biome to travel through, even though these are supposed to be easier trees. Can't jump over them either. Sometimes. Now, the question is, how do we return? How far are we from home? That is quite far. So, what have we managed today so far? Apart from the fact that I had to walk all this way for a bit of wood. Quite a lot, actually. First of all, well, we did technically... It's like going to the action, or like the thrift store. You come for one thing, yes? I say the action because I don't think a lot of people even have an action in there. Like, action as in the store. I will call the thrift store. Yeah, a thrift store, that's what it's called. It's like going to the thrift store. You come for one thing, but you come back with many things. And that's this journey here. You know, we came for one thing. We came for our beautiful spruce wood. But instead, and we did expect the horse part, but instead we came back with a horse. We came back with cherry blossom, dark oak, the mushrooms we need for those pathways. We came back with a very fast horse even. I will stress that again. And you know what? If we are very ballsy, but I probably will not be doing that. But if we are very ballsy, we can even do it like this. We continue going on with the horse and we try to carry one of those horses back home. But then we would have to check for their quality, so I'll probably do it another time. Maybe. I wanted to say maybe I'll do it off camera, but I feel like it's something we should do on camera. So, that's decided then. Hello. Distant Horizons looks so good. I can't, but I do wonder how Distant Horizons will render all of those chunks in the background when there's literally nothing to see. Maybe Distant Horizons actually smooth and actually doesn't render what I can't physically see. There's trees in front of it, but based on that, I highly doubt it's actually the case. But yeah, it was quite insane how far we had to travel for the items that we got. But we got back with many items we can't get currently at our base, and we brought back some dirt as well immediately, so we can move on. Oh, by the now I'm hearing the Minecraft music. By the way, I completely forgot. In the vinyl record store, I'm not kidding. You can Mike can vouch, but in the vinyl record store, we found a Minecraft, the original Minecraft soundtrack of vinyl. It's so dumb. It's not good musical vinyl in my opinion, but we did find it anyway. It was so stupid. It was wrapped as well. But I am also now very angry that I found a spruce biome that was way nearer. But hey, we rolled east, and we already pivoted south. We already cheated. But it is quite a lot closer. Actually, about closer. You chose wrong. Yeah, clearly I did. Okay, you know what? I'm going as the crow flies. So you're on a leash. Hopefully that works. Oh, it works. Dark oak here as well. Well, we really rolled unlucky. We should be going about this way. Squid. I just realised the emblem in the middle of my armor looks like an emerald. Though it's supposed to be diamond armor. That's kind of odd. Well, I might as well. Let's see. It does look kind of weird though that is all rendered out. I know where my home is, but I do not know what lies before it. It's kind of a weird perspective thing. I do wonder how it will look like from a distance later. But to be fair, right now that's not rendered at all. What? Oh well, so it must be. Let's go back. I want to go home. I want to end the stream, to be honest. Oh, that's why we can't bring the kelp. The lead. The speed of this horse is immense. Once we have people settle, like trial and stuff, we know where they live. Oh, boys! We know what's gonna happen! Sound on! How is that horn called again? This one. The Erebor horn. Sound the horn! And raise the banhammer! Oh shit, it's night. I was enjoying the banhammer a bit too much. Alright, where's my horse? Oh, come back, you. Actually, you were pointing the right direction. Never mind, go this way. Sorry, Torrent. I didn't know you were wanting to go home so badly. I didn't even know that you knew where I lived. Well, I'm full of surprises today. It's empty. Oh, dry metal. Oh, we're back home, boys. Yes, familiar soil. Oh, the heat. Oh, the desolateness. The harshness of the terrain, and the fact that my feet immediately burn from the mere feeling of the sand. Oh man, I've missed it so much. All these beautiful biomes that we just saw behind us. Nay, we remain in the desert. To be fair, it actually looks astonishing. Like, if we stand here, look at that. I mean, you can say we won't, but that is an astonishing view. So we were. I'm joking a bit, but truth be told, I actually do properly like the environment here. It's a really well rendered biome. It's unfortunate that we don't have a name tag for him, for her. I mean, though. That is unfortunate, but she will be Torrent in our hearts, and maybe tomorrow we can fully claim her to be Torrent with a name tag if we have one. I don't think we will gain one, but the will is there. Oh wow, this actually looks amazing. You know, I am officially in love with Distant Horizons. The desert biome really works well with Distant Horizons. That looks fabulous to me. That is just a view, isn't it? That is just a proper view. You can't get that with Bobby. Well, you can get it with Bobby, but it lags the crap out of your system. So you can't really. And honestly, how much render distance would that be? Because back to 80, please. It's only 64 too. I put it on 64 to not crash my PC. Put it even higher if I want to. Don't really need to though. Though I do feel like Distant Horizon doesn't really work well yet with my made structure. Oh, actually, it does save my structure. That's even neat. Oh, it's the details, of course, that were just added in. That looked weird. Can't wait for that to be finished though on the other side. For now though. Okay, Torrent, let's go. Actually, you need to change the skin to a more desert theme. I should actually. You're completely right. I'll get something. That's a good idea. Maybe I can do that. I can probably do that this evening, to be honest. A desert, paste a more deserty theme on my skin. Good idea. I like it. And thus we are home at last. Torrent, this is my humble abode. Don't look at me like that. I know it's not much. But it's my house. And to be fair, that is actually a proper house. Come on, don't complain to it. You're going to have to be in the stables for now. How about it? And I will put the leash on you immediately so I don't say it's secure. So just so I know where it is. Well, that's that adventure done. And we actually got a lot more dirt. So that's good. Let's see how we... What will we do with the dirt? Where shall we place it for the trees? I will just place the big boys for the spruce and the dark oak. Actually, do we need the dark oak yet? Not really. I will not be placing the dark oak. But we will be placing the spruce for now. With a bit of distance so we can get all the saplings that we need. I will actually be placing the cherry, you know. I will be placing the cherry blossom trees. You know. You know. Like, if Trial comes back, he will be so confused about this rainbow of trees. We have every single tree type is on this island, crammed in there. He's gonna be so confused. How many eggs? Ooh, that's actually proper. So what? So this chicken farm is temporary. We'll probably be making an automatic chicken farm where the eggs are automatically sent into this little pen. Where they can grow up and immediately be killed to lava. I don't know how that farm works, but it's a very small scale one. And then we have an infinite feather and chicken foods, chicken meat supply. Chicken meat. Chicken is not a meat. It's chicken. I feel like that's a good idea, but that's for later. For now, I will just let the eggs stack and then. It's easy to make. You can always follow a video of it. It will probably be a video. Anyway, we have a bit of time left. So what if we quickly make some chests? That sounds like a good plan. And we will immediately be sorting our items in that. You know what? I feel like we should be using that bottom portion as a storage unit. How did we want to approach it? I think I want oak for the frames, and I'm going to use spruce with spruce trapdoors. Luckily, the spruce trees are already working on being on growing. We can continue, and hopefully we can finish our house a bit more before we end the stream, because currently I can live there, I can place my bed there, but it's not something to write home about. Home. I don't have a home. Well, and not a finished one, at least. So, how do we approach this? I think I will omit to placing the walls for now. Else, what I would have done with the walls. I will probably place jungle as the wall. Yeah, probably. Alright, we just make it a... We will probably add a staircase from the outside, but we will use a ladder for the inside. Just for the sake of ease, to be honest. It's space efficient. It's meant to be a storage compartment. And I feel like it's more logical if you have an actual open door on this side of the harbor. But we just use a ladder on the inside. Because you're not meant to actually. It's literally meant as a storage unit. Other business. So, if I were to commit to that jungle idea, I'm probably going to... the problem is just the house is already really tall. It will not look great on the outside. That's actually fine. No, that's actually fine. I can work with it. I have an idea for that already. I just thought of it. So what we will do is, we will be... filling this up like this. Actually, we won't, because we will be getting... How far are we already? I think I will give one more block. So we will go one more block down. We then use the spruce that we have for now. Can we still reach the... Oh, perfect. We will use our spruce wood to make this wall like there. How much do you think? Might as well use all of it. To here, right? Yeah, wrong block. Yeah, and then we just go all the way around. And here too, we need a bit more. Oh. Very good. Perfect. So, and then we use our jungle. That is a bit, this is going to be a bit risky, but I'm going to use our jungle on the top here. Yeah. Oops! What have I done? To put it around. Where's my music? Thank you. Alright. That's pretty good. Et voila. You'll sleep first and bring a torch over. What the fuck? That music, please. Alright. That was weird. No, it wasn't. It was a MatPat video, apparently, that I still turn on. Apparently, that means two things. Apparently, I watch MatPat, which is a terrible thing by itself. And second of all, that came right after that Erebor meme. So, that's two weird things that happen in one go. Alright, so my plan here is we want to have... I think this will be too far down, actually, for my idea. So, if we are going to have that idea happen, the door will be here. Yeah, that's probably going to happen. And now I'm going to showcase my genius. It's going to be a bit expensive of a genius, but genius it is nonetheless. Oh, ye have little faith. so expensive of a genius, even, that I won't be able to do my genius fully for today. It's a bit too expensive of a genius. Oh well, so it must be. I'm not mad at all. I just have expensive taste. No, truly, the idea is there. Yeah, I would like it to be half more, but I'm gonna have to figure that out somehow. To be honest, that's... Oh, is that a creep? Oh no, there's a tree. I thought that was a creeper for a second. And then that continues all the way over here. Probably doesn't really need to, but you know, if I don't want to, if I don't extend the harbor portion a bit, it will rise all the way up. That's pretty cool, and we will be putting our chests right there. I don't understand why I put so much effort in the basement, because we will be closing it off with chests and stuff, but you know what? That's all right. That's all fine with me. What kind of block do we want to use for the chest? Ah, I had the oak ready for it, didn't I? Right. That will be enough for right now. And once this chest room is done, we will actually be able to do the stuff that we need to do. And that's actually pretty neat. What kind of block should this be? Probably jungle, so I'm going to be yoinking 2 of this jungle wood so it connects here. And then go down. And whatever happens, that will be fine. I wanted to be Mimi and place these here, so that's cleared, and then we can start worrying about a chest placement. Chest. How do I want to do that? Or something like this. That'll do the trick, right? And then this here, and probably it should be over there as well, but we don't have the logs for it, so for now it must be like this. That actually looks kind of neat, and it also means that all the jungle wood that we just spent over there is completely useless. Well, that is all details. So, we will put our wood types over on this side for now, the log types. We won't have enough to justify any other way of doing it. We'll put our dirt here and the sandstone on top of here for now, and we'll split the block types. Special woods here, including the ladders and the trapdoors. We'll put the slab types here and the blocks and the other full woods here. That should be fine. And we will be moving all the sandstone and stuff from the house as well. And then it shouldn't take too long, to be honest, to have it all set up. But probably I should be doing that outside of the stream. So, chaps, I will be heading out for today. It will not be too long before I have to go to work after all. So I will be keeping it done and dusted for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed the stream barely, because, well, I finally got a home. Well, I'm supposed to have, well, details. So, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed streaming it. Tomorrow we'll be finishing up this house. However, a very good idea of our good friend Senja is to make this, little picture again. Where did I stand? I need a permanent position to stand. How did I just remove myself from there? Oh. Of course, it just started raining. It's not thunder either. Well, we had to make that picture then. Don't forget diary. Oh yeah, the diary. You're completely right. I completely forgot the diary. Let's do that first. Let's do the diary first. Do I even have a way of making a diary? Do I even have the materials for it? Well, clearly. I do not. Well, nobody cares about multi-shot, I guess. So we will be using our multi-shot book. What day is it? What was the last time we set a day? That was here, right? That's day 1, day 8, day 13, and that's the wrong codex. Day 20, day 30 already. I would say this stream was definitely more than 2 weeks. Day 47. Because the house is not finished after all. Oops. Not centered. Dear diary. I am thankful for my survival so far. Past few weeks spend most of my days on the island. I finally managed to gather all the necessary materials to construct Can I fit tomorrow? No. Hang on. I finally managed to start and have building. It is still a long way. I am, however, confident. It's still a long way. I am, however, confident that there will be something that will make me feel comfortable. Hopefully the house will help me feel peace in a place that has been trying to kill me over the past month. If not, you could type building twice. Oh no, what have I done? If not, And since I still do not have a name, I've almost spent 50 days canonically without a name. Oh, How do you say miraculously? Miraculous? Oh, I was correct. Miraculous. Oh, miraculously. Miraculously. I travels to find the required to. A stray horse. Give every sun's rotation life in this forsaken environment becomes easier. We will sign it as Codex number 3. By Hielkuh. That is the 3rd stream done and dusted and written into words. There you go. We should have more lectins, but we don't. Unfortunately. So for now, we shall be keeping the codexes. It is a very terrible chill. Codex 1, 2, and 3. I'm actually really enjoying writing the diaries at the end of the stream. They give us a sense. They make us remember what we have done that day. And with that, we shall actually be ending the stream now. Thank you for reminding me to write the diary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I should be there tomorrow. We will see. Farewell.